Good morning and welcome to Live Jai-Alai in the Magic City on YouTube's Jai-Alai Channel. I'm Stu Nyman. I'm here with Andrew Bleckman, and we are pleased to welcome you to this Sunday matinee performance, the performance that closes out our week of Live Jai-Alai here at Magic City, for a couple days anyway. We have 9 games for you beginning at noon. In addition to fast and fun Jai-Alai action, each of today's games offers win, place, show, quinella, exacta, and trifecta wagering. We also have 2 pick 3s, an early pick 3 beginning in game 4 and a late pick 3 beginning in game 7. To play the pick 3, you correctly pick the winners of those 3 games, games 4, 5, and 6, or games 7, 8, and 9. We have the mighty Ocho Jackpot. That's a pick 8 wager that begins in game 1. Play the mighty Ocho, you correctly pick the winners of games 1 through 8. And of course, we have the high 5, the high-paying high 5 with a $2,000 guarantee. It was not hit last night, carries over into today. Play the high 5, you correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. The most generous wager in all of parimutuel wagering right here at Magic City. We do not have any scratches in today's performance. Once again, there are no scratches in today's performance. With that, Andrew, how are you?
Doing well, Stu. Excited for this final day of the week. A lot in store for you on this Sunday. We got the Golden Cesta up for grabs. Fantasy Jai-Alai, final day of the week. Over 180 people playing in that. And one person, looks like one person is atop the standings for fantasy. There's a couple people right behind, 153 points leading the charge. A couple people at 152, a couple more at 150. So that's going to be exciting to see how that closes out. And of course, we will update that after that doubles game, game 7, and then after the performance, check back and see who will take home the $150 cash prize plus a piece of Magic City gear. I think it's that Magic City Jai-Alai t-shirt again, but more importantly, that $150 cash prize. And if you would like to play for next week, it's fantasyjai-alai.com. That's the Jai-Alai Channel's fantasy game that run exclusively by myself, the commissioner, and the channel here. Not to be confused with the new contest. It's available on prizepicks.com. PrizePicks is a daily fantasy website that just picked up Fantasy Jai-Alai, so you can play along at prizepicks.com. We'll give you a little more information on that coming up before the start of our 3rd game in that high 5. Giving a rundown of how the week has gone in that race for the Golden Cesta. You got Douglas in the lead looking to pick up, I think it would be Golden Cesta number 6 for him this year. 11 wins this week to go along with 4 places and 4 shows. He's played in 24 games. He's been in the money in 19 of those games. So Douglas been pretty tough to seat this week. And even if he's not winning, he's more likely than not getting on the board there. Yeah, nearly. I'll do the breakdown here. Yeah, just under 80% of the time he's in the money. Ron not too far behind. He's played in 24 games as well. He's been in the money in 17 of those. 8 wins, 8 places, and a show for Ron there. So those 2 guys, 1 and 2 in terms of singles wins this week. Out of a typical week, those guys have pretty much been atop the standings, either one of them, for a couple weeks in a row now, and they are still holding on to 1 and 2 respectively in those championship singles standings as well. Douglas standing firm in first, 117 singles wins on the year, winning at a clip still of just under 41%. Ron in second place, 24 games behind. He has 93 wins this year, so he's approaching 100. He'll be the second guy to join the 100-win club in the 2020 season. And then in third place, holding on to that final spot there, is Bueno. Bueno, 67 wins for him this year. Hasn't played his best week. Bueno's been on the board, though. 3 wins, 6 places, and 6 shows. So it's been tough in terms of closing games out for him, but still getting you a bunch of fantasy points. If you had him, and 3 wins keeps him in that 3rd and final bonus money slot there. Going down the line in 4th place, you have Ben. And Ben, ever since he kind of knew where he stood, has been struggling a little bit. 6 games behind Bueno now. He's in 4th place. 61 wins on the season. And then rounding out the top 5, we have Tennessee, one of the early game guys there. Tennessee, 55 wins for him this year, 70 places and 74 shows. His in the money percentage up over 42%, nearly 43%. Kind of a milestone here for Tennessee, looking for his 200th in the money finish this year.
Wow.
Coming up today, 199. So
big number.
Yeah, big number, 200. 100 wins is a big mark. Ron, we said approaching that, so not going to get it today, but next week for Ron. And then from there, in 6th place, you have Ikeda, 53 wins. 7th, Jedden, 48 wins. Kubala right behind, 47. And tied for 9th, rounding out the top 10, you got 2 guys that are tied, Anderluck and El Barba, 45 wins apiece. So we'll see how the action closes out on this Sunday, see who's going to add to their win total. But before we get into the action today, and as we do before the first game of all of our performances, we got a video that will explain the scoring format for the first 8 games of this 9-game performance, and that, of course, is Spectacular 7 scoring.
Spectacular 7 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those 2 players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 7 points wins the game.
Game 1 coming up now in just about 3 minutes. Couple more minutes to get those wagers in for the Mighty Ocho. Mighty Ocho's a pick 8. If you get the winners of games 1 through 8, you get all those winners. And you are the only ticket with those numbers. You will take home the $3,000 guarantee. It's guaranteed at $3,000 in every performance. No one has hit it yet. That carryover is a little over $500. But as we said, if you get them all, you will get a $3,000 minimum guarantee if you get the jackpot as part of that Mighty Ocho, and you have just 2 more minutes to get those wagers in. You see the tri-pools up there, over $1,000 already for this first game. Good to see. We saw those pools way up there yesterday. And with 2 minutes to a little more appropriate time for bagels and lox. I think yesterday the problem with the picking was the fact that it was too late in the day. You don't have bagels and lox typically at 4 p.m. unless it's Rosh Hashanah or Passover. So looking at the rundown here in game number 1. Run down the entries for game number 1, the game pages here. All the information available at Magic City's website, MagicCityCasino.com. Under the highlight tab, you go to entries and results. And you got all the game pages, stats, information for all the performances up there.
So wait a second.
You
saw me talking.
I really
to players,
had a good
right?
joke, and I feel like you let me down a little bit.
I apologize. I apologize. It's a management issue.
It's okay.
It's a management issue.
Number 2.
I'm trying to. You're never number 2, Andrew. Come on. You know better than that.
No, you look, the highlight here. Highlight's most important.
But you did prognosticate, didn't you?
I didn't prognosticate yet. I was waiting for you because it's more fun to have you involved.
Well, let's hear it.
I was going to say yesterday was tough because I said you would get it outside of, I think, Passover, Rosh Hashanah. I know one holiday in particular. There's bagels and lox like past 4 p.m. with sundown that you can eat, but that's the only time where really that's applicable. So usually it's more of a morning type thing, so I think today is going to be a better day.
Well, while you're doing that, I'm going to blow the whistle, and you let the folks know who you think's going to win the first game.
Now I actually have to make a pick. We're going to go with Jedden, post 4 here. Jedden going to rebound. Ripped up that fine. Just ripped up that fine for Jedden there.
Absolutely.
So I think he's focused, ready to go, and is going to play some good highlight here. Post 4 Jedden, game 1.
We're ready to begin our first game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Starting things off on this Saturday matinee is Tennessee in the red shirt of post 1. He serves to the blue shirt of post 2, worn by Ben. We just need one more judge. And as soon as we get the second judge, we'll begin.
Oh, we had some more time to prognosticate.
Oh, did you prognosticate?
Yeah, well, it's Jedden.
Jedden?
Yeah.
Okay. You're going for Jedden because we tore up the fine.
I also like the fact that in 47 games,
I
he's
can't
won
hear
10
you
of
through
them.
the glass still. Okay, got it. All right, Tennessee, make sure you get the serve in, okay? Tennessee serves. We begin game 1. Strong backhand by Ben. Into the Chula. Tennessee digs it out with a soft touch. Just enough to score. That's all you need to do. Point 1. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Diaz. Strong backhand by Diaz. Catch by Tennessee. Good pickup by Diaz. Backhand. Passes to the rebote. Diaz on the forehand. Rebote left side by Diaz. That's a nice rebote for Diaz. Tennessee has it. Rebote turned at the 8 line to the inside. Tennessee runs in, grabs it, returns it. Rebote forehand by Diaz. Here's Tennessee. Diaz again goes to the ground. Tennessee moves up, makes the catch. Gives him another rebote. Forehand rebote. Makes contact. Tennessee catches it. Here he goes again. Catch by Tennessee on the forehand. Looking to get the big bounce. This one scores. Well played by Tennessee and Diaz. Point 1. Here's the green shirt at post 4 up against the wall. That's Jedden. Jedden putting it over his shoulder without looking. That fell short of the front wall, point 1. Tennessee's made 3 straight points. He now serves to the black shirt of post 5. This matchup has Tennessee serving to Juice. It's a hard throw by Juice. A good catch by Tennessee. Taking it on the right side. Juice now from the 9 line. Hard throw high to the front wall. Rebote comes to the inside. Tennessee's there, but he missed the front wall. Point 5. Here's post 6. Yellow shirt receives El Barba. Catch by Juice. El Barba, backhand. Juice looks for the rebote. Forehand rebote by Juice. El Barba on the right side. Hard throw, caught by Juice. Backhand by El Barba, a little too high. That hit the overhead screen, point 5. Now receiving, pink shirt at post 7, worn by Fred. Rebote left side, missed by Fred, 0.5. Five on the board with 3 points. Here's post 8. Bueno. Rebote left side by Juice. Bueno on the run. Juice keeps it on the right side, holds on to it without juggling. That's impressive. And scores on the forehand return, 0.5. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. Ben first to return in our second round. Powerful forehand throw by Ben. Juice on the rebote. It's a 2-all, and it's off the court. 0.2. Receiving, white shirt at post 3, Diaz. Catch by Ben. Diaz on the forehand. Ben on the forehand. Diaz makes a good catch at the 11 line. Long 2-all does not open up. Ben's got it. Good positioning for the rebote, just not on that side. 0.2. Now receiving in the green shirt of post 4, we have Jedden. Ben on the forehand rebote. Contact with the front wall. Jedden read it. Got up there. Great catch by Jedden. Scooped by Ben. Juggled. Dropped. 0.4. Play continues with Jedden serving to Tennessee, who returns in the red shirt at post 1. Point 4. Receiving, yellow shirt at post 6, El Barba. Jedden from the left side. Great pickup by El Barba behind the 10 line. Nice backhand. Passes to the rebote. Good catch by El Barba. Low and hard to the pad. 0.4. Possible game point for Jedden, trying to stop him. Fred. Good catch by Fred. 0.7. Play continues in our first game. 7 on the board with 2 points. Fred will now serve in this matchup to the returning 8-post worn by Bueno. Nice backhand by Bueno. Rotate forehand. Out of play. 0.8. Receiving post 5 in the black shirt, we have Juice. Rebote left side by Bueno is up. Juice went for it, missed it, point 8. Bueno has 4 points. Serving to post 3, returning to the court is Diaz. Rebote left side by Bueno. Diaz on the catch. Rebote left side by Diaz. Bueno's there. Diaz almost had it on the left side, point 8. Possible game point for Bueno in the purple shirt at post 8. On the court trying to stop him in the blue at post 2 is Ben. Ben on the right side. Hard throw, crossing the wall at the 8 line. Rebote left side by Bueno is up. Clipped the side wall. Ben's got it on the forehand. Bueno. Ruled tip first time round, point 2. That gives Ben 6 points and a possible game point. On the court trying to stop him in the red shirt at post 1, Tennessee. Rebote left side by Ben. He keeps it in play. Here's Tennessee from the 7 line. Tennessee passes from the forehand. Ben read the rebote well, puts it to the outside. Tennessee's there. Hard throw, scooped up, held onto by Ben. That touched the overhead screen, point 1. Well played point by Ben and Tennessee. Possible game point, this time for post 1, Tennessee. Trying to stop him in the yellow shirt at post 6, El Barba. Catch by Tennessee. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Tennessee missed it, point 6. Play continues again. 6 on the board with 2 points. But returning with possible game point is post 4, Jedin. Jedin from the forehand. Excellent catch by El Barba. Catch by El Barba. Backhand to the inside, nicely thrown by El Barba. Rebote by Jedin. El Barba with a tip ball at the 10 line. Point and game to the green shirt of post 4, Jedin. 4 wins it. 8 serves to 2. This is a playoff for 2nd and 3rd place. Point and place to post 2. 8 shows. Unofficial order finish. 4-2-8. Results from Game 1 are official. Yes, I had to double check them because I was distracted. First rule in announcing, never put up the wrong point.
No.
Under any circumstances. Stop talking. Double check. Ask the players.
If you have to ask Ben, you gotta ask Ben.
Yeah, absolutely. So 4-2-8, the official order finish for game 1. Coming in first, post 4 was Jedden. Congratulations, Andrew.
Thank you.
Taking second, post 2, Ben. Coming in third, post 8, Bueno. 4-2-8, the official order finish for game 1. Although you didn't predict it coming up in the third round, but
No pictures on the scorecard. That's what they say.
that is true. There are your prices. The $2 Quinella 2-4, $16.40. Trifecta 4-2-8, $142 even. Overall, a well-played first game to start things off on this Sunday matinee. Up next is our second game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in game 2, and post time is just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And to get you all up to the start of game number 2, for those new fans joining us here for the first time, we got a video that's going to explain in simpler terms how the sport of highlight is played.
The main rule of highlight is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then, in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in highlight. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a highlight player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
We are now 5 minutes away from the start of game number 2 here. And got a question to us forwarded from the Highlight Channel about Prize Picks. Prize Picks is the website that just picked up Daily Fantasy Highlight.
For prizes, get it? Prize Picks.
Prize
Picked
Picks.
us up.
Well, how about this for a prize? Real cash. But you got to put up real cash as well. So that's the thing with Prize Picks.
I won't be doing that, but thank you.
The Highlight Channel, completely free to play. You can win real money. Real cash prizes. Prize Picks, however, you got to deposit money, make your own bets. But you can get some nice returns on there. Question 4 to us about why does Prize Picks have a limit on the amount bet on highlight? I think right now the limit is it's either 20 or 25 per 2, 3, or 4 player combination. Per bet, the max you can do on highlight is $20 or $25, and it's $100 maximum per day, and that's highlight specifically at the moment. So there's a question about that. So it's $100 per day. Yeah, it's either, I think it says 25 daily bet limit, but that's per combination. So it should be $100 per day total. But you got to keep each combo under 20 or 25. So
their site,
that's
their rules.
The deal. Their site, their rules. Yep, they dictate it. Different for the other sports on there. Navigated the site and
now you're going down a hole that I don't even see the hole.
No, there's not.
I just know it's there.
I just no, but there's a limit for highlight right now. I guess you could email Prize Picks and you can maybe ask them to cut the limit. I don't know. Or get rid of the limit.
Yeah, always try the aggressive approach. I've always found as a manager in highlight, I love the people who walked up to me and said, "Your mutual clerk punched the wrong ticket. I want the $3,000 I would have won had she punched the right number." And they're holding the ticket in their hand. And
the wrong ticket.
Yeah, and it's like, okay.
It's crazy.
No, that's not really the way this works. I am sorry. I do apologize, obviously. Sorry about that. We'll talk to the mutual clerk. But no. You have to check the ticket before you leave the window. And if you need a refund, you got to get it done before post time.
It's always important to double check.
Always check your tickets. I used to put that everywhere in the front, on behind the teller's windows, at the teller window, in the program. Always check your tickets. Always, always, always.
Absolutely. So we got game 2 now. Hot start. Blood circulating.
Talking about circulation issues again, huh?
No, it's
I think we'll get one of those automated blood pressure cuffs and just like keep it here. We could pass it back and forth.
Yeah, in case I lose it. But hey, yeah, it helps when you win that. That was Jedden 1-for-1 here. So
you'll be prognosticating because the rule is I don't believe in prognostication myself. I don't.
Not a guy. Right?
So you can do it absolutely, and as long as they come in, that's okay. You can continue, but as soon as you get 2 wrong, right? You go under 50%. That's our rule.
Yep.
Okay, great. So you were in the right to prognosticate for game 2.
Absolutely.
What are your thoughts?
Before we get to that, that's interesting. What was just forwarded to us from the Highlight Channel. I guess Prize Picks, it's up to them if they want to. The limit yesterday was $100, and then today they said it's $25. That is interesting, but it has been $100 for.
I just saw that. They said their discretion.
It is their discretion.
So I get back to their site, their rules.
Yep. Their site, their rules. So apologize for that, and I guess you could see if they can.
You're apologizing for them?
Well, I mean, if you think you can bet 100 and then you can only bet 25, and you feel like you got some good combinations today, it's probably a little bit disappointing. But you have NFL football today, so a lot to bet on today for sure.
I used to be a nice guy
NBA,
too.
MLB.
I used to apologize for stuff like that as well, and then nope, I just don't do it anymore. Too many people coming up to me with wrong tickets, players. Why didn't you give me a contract? I played better than that guy.
Yeah,
oh my God! Well, we still hear it. We have, yes. I'm sure you do play better than that guy. I'm sure you do. Yes. I'm sure.
Shall we prognosticate here? I mean,
yes.
I'm not a big fan of taking the same guy twice, even though Jedden won a game and he's playing out of post 1 here. So I'm going to go with Bueno, post 3. We're going to keep it in the lower posts.
Okay.
And due. I would say that's one word describing. He's got to be due. 21 wins in his 70 appearances in this game. That's 20. That's just wins alone. And Bueno this week, as we said, struggling to close games out. He's played better than the win column indicates. 3 wins, 6 places in 6 shows. So I think he's actually added a show in that last game. So 3 wins, 6 places, 7 shows. But we're going to go with Bueno to get the win here in game 2.
We are ready to begin in game number 2. It's a spectacular 7 singles match played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1, we have Jedden. Receiving in the blue of post 2, Diaz. There's the serve. Game 2 has begun. Diaz winds up the costado, throws it beautifully to the inside where it scores. Nice throw, point 2. Diaz first up on the board in our second game. That'll bring to the court the white shirt of post 3. Here's Bueno. Bote left side by Diaz. Bueno from the forehand. Point 3. Now receiving the green shirt of post 4, worn by Fred. Backhand, clipped the side wall, but scored. Point 4. Now receiving the black shirt of post 5, worn by El Barba. Catch on the forehand of Fred. Back to the inside he goes. Here's El Barba. Point 5. Now receiving yellow shirt of post 6, Tennessee. El Barba from the left side. Backhand. To the inside, picked up by Tennessee. Catch by Tennessee from the outside. Carom by Tennessee lands in and scores. Beautifully executed, point 6. Here is the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Ben. Rebote forehand by Tennessee. Ben makes the catch. Tennessee from the 10 line. Point 7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Juice. That's a good pickup by Juice on the left side. Here's Ben. From the 11 line, sends it back. Juice from the left side. Nice backhand. Good catch by Ben. Hard throw by Ben, coming to the Rebote. Rebote left side. Juice going for a 2-all. Hit the pad. Point 7. Ben on the board with 2 points. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points through the end of the game. Jedden returns, red of post 1. Catch by Ben. Jedden from the 10 line. Back to the inside. Ball tipped. Point 1. One now serves the returning 2 post. Here's Diaz. Costado. Good pickup on the forehand of Diaz. Forehand back to the inside, right along the wall. That's nice. There's the Rebote. Nicely played by Jedden. Catch by Diaz. Winds up. Costado's up. Played by Jedden on the left side and dropped. Point 2. Diaz has 3 points. He serves to the returning 3 post, worn by Bueno.
Coach, that's the shit you be talking about, man.
Rebote left side by Diaz, back to the inside. Big bounce brought down by Bueno. Catch by Diaz. Backhand. Caught by Bueno on the forehand. Diaz on the right side. Nice catch. Point 3. In this matchup, Bueno serves to Fred, who returns in the green shirt of post 4. Powerful backhand, a little too strong. That hit the overhead screen, point 3. Possible game point for the white shirt of post 3, Bueno. Trying to stop him, El Barba. Barba goes hard to the outside. Bueno picks it up on the forehand. Barba sets for the Rebote. Lands in. Bueno's got it. From the right side, he comes over the top. El Barba aggressively moving into the 7 line, hard to the inside. Caught on the left side of Bueno, he goes deep. Rebote forehand by El Barba, back to the inside. Bueno with a tip ball, 0.5, play continues. El Barba's on the board with 3 points. Serving now to the returning 6 post in the yellow shirt, Tennessee. Rebote forehand by El Barba. Tennessee makes the catch on the right side. .5. Possible game point for the black shirt at post 5, El Barba. Trying to stop him, post 8, Juice. Powerful forehand goes to the overhead screen. That is point and game to the black shirt of post 5, El Barba. No playoff here, 3 places, 2 shows. Unofficial order finish, 5-3-2. Coming in first, post 5, El Barba. Taking second, post 3, Bueno. Coming in third, post 2, Diaz. 5-3-2 is the official order finish for game number 2. There are your prices. The $2 Quinella 3-5. That's first and second in any order. $21.40. Trifecta 5-3-2. $168 even. First, second, and third place finishing. $2 wagered on 5 to win returns $17.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our third game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Game 3 begins today's high 5 jackpot. To play the high 5, you correctly pick the winner. Correctly. Sometimes just, I don't know.
Words, yeah.
To check my clotting time. It's a pick 5 wager. Correctly pick the winners of games 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. To play the high 5, jackpot guaranteed at $2,000. It does carry over from last night, so we had just about 500 and change going into today. So we guaranteed at least $2,000. Could, based on how the wagering's been going the last couple days, could be over $2,000 in that high 5, which begins in game 3. So post time for game 3 in the high 5 is now just it's 8 minutes away, rather.
I really got the name El Barba from Coach JR. You know, like the first day I came into practice, he was like, "Oh, La Barbas." You know, he called me the beard. And, you know, it kind of just stuck. The most frustrating aspect of highlight for me probably would be anticipation. Because the ball's going so fast, you don't have time to wait to see where the ball's going to be thrown. It's frustrating, you know, but at the end of the day, I'm playing a sport for money, okay? My goal is to go out there, win every point, as soon as I step on the court, win the game, and call that game a day. You know, that's it.
You're a sportsman, aren't you? Sort of. You like highlight? I like the way it's spelled. Me too. Yeah, with a J. How'd that get in there?
I can handle your workload without any help. Andy Glenn, former J. Crew employee. Dr. Dante Octavarius, seahorse breeder.
Kid is hot tonight.
He better be. I got him wheeled in the trifecta.
Shunk Dunkirk, incontinent high-lie instructor. Incontinent high-lie instructor? Incontinent high-lie instructor. All right, I'm calling it.
I'm trying out a new persona. I'm club owner and high-lie enthusiast, Barry Mexico.
What a fun and lazy character name. Was it your first thought?
You know it. Barry Mexico gets down to business.
And folks, there was the pop culture video, and you saw El Barba for his win there in game number 2. For El Barba, that's his 5th win this week. Great to see him rebound the way he has to. 5 wins, 1 place, 5 shows. He's been in the money over 50% of his appearances thus far in the week. And I'll say, if you had him in fantasy, 38 fantasy points. He was one of those, I think it was a $4 value this week, so it's a pretty good play in the Highlight Channel's fantasy game. And he now broke that tie with Anderlecht coming into it. They were tied for 9th place. He grabs a solo 9th place with his 46th singles win of this season. And folks, speaking of fantasy, along with the Highlight Channel's free-to-play Fantasy Highlight, we're excited to announce that Fantasy Highlight has been picked up a few days ago by one of the major players in fantasy sports, PrizePicks.com. And PrizePicks offers a unique fantasy sports platform that is a totally different experience from our weekly fantasy drafts that's run by the Highlight Channel. PrizePicks allows you to bet on individual players and mix and match amongst a variety of sports. Now, for a limited time, we're offering special incentives to our fans. If you go to PrizePicks.com, use the referral code HIGH, that's J-A-I as in Highlight, when you sign up, you will receive a 25% bonus match in your deposit of funds, plus a free 3-player entry that can win you $50. And here's where it gets a little more interesting. If you send us a picture of your computer screen or phone screen as proof that you use the referral code HIGH at sign-up, you will also qualify for a double cash prize if you win a week of the Highlight Channel's Fantasy Highlight, either this season, 2020, or the 2021 season. It's as simple as that. Go to prizepicks.com to sign up and use the referral code HIGH, J-A-I, when you sign up. And again, most important part is make sure to take a picture of the sign-up page where we can see the referral code field with the word HIGH in it. So that's the screen before you actually click submit to officially sign up. So take a picture of that screen so we can see HIGH in the referral code, your name, email, and all that. Go ahead and send that photo to info@thehighlightchannel.com. That's info@thehighlightchannel.com. And that's how you will automatically qualify to get double the cash prize when you win a week of our Fantasy Highlight. Plus, of course, you get that 25% bonus deposit match, that free entry that could win you $50. So it's a win-win. Sign up at PrizePicks. That's PrizePicks, PICKS.com today. And that was just launched a couple days ago. Started this Friday. People were able to get some wagers in on that. People already taking advantage of that, and that's great to see. So PrizePicks, 25% bonus deposit match. Send a picture of your sign-up to info@the-highlight channel and double your prize if you win a week of our Fantasy Highlight run by the commissioner.
A couple questions forwarded to us through the Highlight Channel. One question regarding the ball. And the question is the same ball used for every performance? Does the game ball get hotter, faster, after a few games played? Simple answer is yes. We don't give the players a selection between, in traditional highlight, you have the new ball, which is brand new, slow, the fast ball, which has been in play, and a ball that's somewhere in between. One of the reasons why we don't, basically size of the court and realistically the skill level of the players in the first year didn't warrant the time that it would take to do that in between games. I mean, that's the very honest reason why we did it. So yes, as far as the ball is concerned, our balls are a hard plastic. You want to think it's a little bit more dense than a lacrosse ball, not quite as bouncy, and it's slightly heavier than the traditional Jai-Alai pelota. The balls are produced in Spain, and we have about 100 of them. We've since lost about 15. They crack.
That's over 3 years?
Yeah, well, actually, no. The first year we used a different ball. It took us a while to get to this ball.
Still pretty good retention rate.
Yeah, it took us a while to get the ball. So we had 100 of them. We've lost about 15, JR? 15, 20? More than that?
Yeah, take the over.
About 50? 50 the first year. Okay. Just double checking with JR. So realistically what happens is we have one ball that stays in play. It has 2 layers of tape on it because it's a little too bouncy on the second bounce. On the second bounce. So it hits the floor, it's okay, and then takes off. So the tape helps offset that. There's 2 layers of electrical tape on it. When that electrical tape begins to wear through, that's when the player can change the ball. And yes, they are slow when they first start off, and they do heat up. You might have been. I think the microphone may have actually picked that up, but yeah, no. There is too much grip with the rubber. It is pretty sticky, actually, when I think about it. It's pretty sticky without the tape on it.
Interesting stuff about the. To tell you, the ball is very particular.
We'll talk about water beds after this game.
Yeah, we're going to get to.
But we're ready to begin. Game number 3, a spectacular 7 singles match played at 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of post 1 is Bueno. Receiving in the blue shirt of post 2, Tennessee. Bueno serves. Our third game is underway. Great pickup by Bueno on the left side. Rebote forehand by Tennessee. Bueno moves up, makes the catch at the 5 line, throws the carom. Tennessee gets to it, stops it, returns a carom with a big bounce that is brought down by Bueno, but not held on to. Point 2. Nice throw. Our next matchup has Tennessee serving to the white shirt of post 3. Here's Diaz. It's a nice throw by Diaz. Rebote left side. Good catch by Diaz. There's the 2-all. Tennessee on the run. He got it. And almost killed Manuel and broke the cesta, and now he's going to apologize to Manuel, and little dangerous there at the screen. Point 3. Here's the green shirt of post 4, Fred. Low backhand, picked off on the forehand of Diaz. Diaz returns it high, big bounce coming in at the 10 line. Bote forehand aimed by Fred. Here's Diaz. Back to the inside he goes. Caught by Fred. And juggled. Point 3. Now receiving the black shirt of post 5. Here's El Barba. Over serve. Point 5. El Barba serves the yellow shirt of post 6. In this matchup, we have El Barba serving to Juice. Good catch by El Barba. Scoop attempt missed. Point 5. El Barba will now serve to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Ben. Big backhand by Ben. Rotate forehand by El Barba. Ben makes the catch. Low and inside. Caught by El Barba. Good catch. Scoop by Ben. Catch by El Barba. 0.5. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt at post 8, is Jedden. Nice backhand by Jedden. Rotate forehand by El Barba. Here's Jedden from the 10 line. Catch by El Barba. Jedden with the tip ball at the 9 line, 0.5. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return in the second round, the red shirt of post 1, Bueno. Backhand by Bueno. Rotate forehand by El Barba. Catch by Bueno. Scoop attempt miss, 0.1. One on the board with 2 points. In this matchup, Bueno serves to the blue shirt of post 2, worn by Tennessee. Ball dropped after the catch, 0.1. One on the board with 4 points, serving to post 4. Fred returns. Underserve. 0.4. White shirt at post 3 receives. Here's Diaz. Ball tipped off the serve, 0.4. 4 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 6, Juice. Another hard serve by Fred. Good catch by Juice. Forehand return by Juice. Caught by Fred. Fred to the inside. Ball missed by Juice. 0.4. Possible game point here for Fred in the green shirt at post 4. On the court trying to stop him in the pink shirt at post 7 is Ben. Ben on the backhand. Hard to the inside it goes. Rebote forehand to the outside by Fred. Ben follows it, missed the catch. Point and game to the green shirt at post 4, Fred. Fred wins it, 5 serves to 1. This is a playoff for second and third place. Backhand by Bueno. Rotate forehand by El Barba. Bueno on the catch. El Barba with the tip ball at the 10 line. Point and place to post 1. 5 shows. Unofficial order of finish. 415. Your prices will be up in a moment. Coming in first, post 4, Fred. Taking second, post 1, Bueno. Coming in third, post 5, El Barba. Official order of finish for game 3, 415. I certainly don't want to take anything away from Fred, but that game, ugh.
Yeah, not one of the best ones we've seen. The play's been great.
Yeah, no, it has been.
Even the early ones.
We've had several good days. Yesterday was tremendous. But that game, no, not so much. Not so much. Nice prices, though. $2 Quinella 1-4. That's first and second in any order. $42. The trifecta 415. $525.40. $2 wagered on 4 to win. Returns $14.40. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our fourth game. It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 4 begins. The first of our 2 pick 3s. The early pick 3 begins in Game 4. To play the pick 3, you correctly pick the winners of Games 4, 5, and 6. Post time for Game 4 and the pick 3, both now just 7 minutes away. Good luck. Catch by Bueno. Carom by Bueno. Caught by El Barba. Rebote left side. Lamonte makes the catch. Returns a Carom that's gonna score.
Tight to the inside. Rebote comes out. Diaz sends that just under the overhead screen. High bouncer comes Dossier just in front of the 11 line. That's a long Carom. That one will score.
Reverse by Bueno. Kubala from the 7 line throws a 2-all that is stopped on the forehand of Bueno. Bueno's Carom. That's going to score.
Wow.
Carballo takes it in the air, throws a Carom back to the outside, and that scores. What a shot. Douglas on the right side. Sidearm, Carom opens up beautifully. Outside placement of the forehand Rebote. Bueno's on it. Rifling a Carom to score. One of the best points of this season. Ragley from the 10 line. Over the top to the inside. Kubala's there. Carom by Kubala's going to score. By Ron. Catch on the forehand of Vanderluck. What a Carom. That was, wow. Reverse. Caught by Ron. 2-all by Ron. Caught by Douglas. Carom by Douglas. Wow.
And folks, that was a collection there of the top 10 caroms from the 2019 season last year here at Magic City Jai-Alai. Game number 4 is coming up now in just about 3 minutes. A couple more minutes to get those wagers in for the early pick 3.
Once again, sometimes I run a little negativistic, and I do not want to take anything away from Fred in that last win. He certainly earned it. But just overall, quality play just hasn't been quite up there with what we've seen the last couple days.
Notch below what we've seen, but we got a lot of games left here and starting.
And a new group of players coming out here in Game 4. Some new faces.
Yeah, this Game 4, very, very much a true middle game here. You know,
yes.
It excludes Ron and Douglas there, and then you got some of the better guys from the early games, and then some of the, I don't want to say worst guys from the feature games because they're feature game players, but sort of the guys that aren't winning at as high of a clip in those feature games. So Game 4, yeah, Jed and Anderluck, Ikeda, Bradley, very well balanced amongst here. This one's tough to pick, this 4th game, I'll say.
Yes, it is.
Of all the ones on the high 5, you know, given the result of Game 3, they may have a lot of consolation tickets there. But Fred in Post 4, and I think it's also with the high 5, we've seen more that the earlier games, the games 3, 4, and 5, if a player that maybe not expect to win comes in, more likely to have him in the earlier than in the later games.
Yes.
You get to game 6, 7, you can't spread out as many combinations, so people maybe spread it out a little more in the earlier games, and we see that there with Fred, and we'll see if someone will take home that 2,000 again today, but probably a pretty tough start for a lot of the folks out there.
A different kind of question forwarded to us by the Jai-Alai Channel. Is there a height requirement to play on the court? Well, we're not open to the public, so I guess would we hire anyone who was short? Yes, we would. Yeah.
Yes.
No, there's no specific height requirement.
Now,
one of the shorter players at Miami Jai-Alai for Hartford, for the fans up there, played most of his career in Hartford, finished down with us and with me in Fort Pierce actually. Danny, French front quarter.
Yeah.
Phenomenal brain for Jai-Alai.
How about the tallest? Have you?
I'll have to think about that.
Bradley?
No. I don't think Bradley's as tall as Goiko or Storza. I don't think so. Okie dokie, let's begin. Game number 4. It's a spectacular 7 singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Jedden serves red shirt at post 1. Anderluck receives blue at post 2. I have to give that some thought. I don't know.
Sure.
There's the serve. Game 4 begins. Backhand by Anderluck. He passes to the rebote. Rebote forehand played by Jedden nicely. Catch by Anderluck. Nice catch. Outside placement. Jedden gets to it. Stops it. Ball tipped in the air. Point 1. Well played. First point in our 4th game to start things off between Anderluck and Jedden. That'll bring to the court the white shirt at post 3. Ikeda receives. That cleared the overhead screen. There's the forehand by Jedden. Jedden kind of gets out of the way. Pick up on the forehand of Jedden. Hard throw. Dropped by Jedden. Point 3. Green shirt to post 4. Bradley receives. Catch by Ikeda. Hard throw to the inside. Bradley looks for the rebote. Plays it from the left side to the pad. Point 3. 3 on the board with 2 points. Here's the black shirt at post 5, Carballo. Carballo opens up on the left side. Nice backhand. Robote comes out to the 7 line. Off the court, 0.5. In this matchup, Carballo serves to the yellow shirt of post 6. Here's Kubala. Robote comes to the 8 line. Carballo turns it, clipped the side wall. Kubala makes the catch. Carom by Kubala. Stopped by Carballo. Powerful forehand by Carballo. Will score. Well thrown, 0.5. Now receiving in the pink shirt of post 7, we have Ben. Catch by Carballo. Hard throw. Mid-court. Picked up by Ben. Low and inside by Ben. Tipped on the left side of Carballo. 0.7. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of post 8, is Tennessee. Good catch by Ben. Goes to the outside. Tennessee's there. Tennessee comes over the top. Big bounce brought down by Ben. Dehada, kinda. Big backhand by Tennessee. That ball's coming all the way out. Ben got up there, turned it. A little too underhand on the backhand. Not really a thing, but good effort by Ben. 0.8. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, post 2, Anderluck. Good catch by Tennessee. Excellent catch by Tennessee at the 12 line. Big right side. Picada goes back. Got to take that in the air. 0.8. 8 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 1, Jedden. Forehand by Jedden. Point 1. Green shirt at post 4 receiving. This matchup has Jedden serving to Bradley. Catch by Jedden. Forehand goes back. Right off the tip of Bradley Sesta. 0.1. Possible game point for Jedden in the red shirt of post 1. Trying to stop him. In the white shirt of post 3 is Ikeda. Scoop high on the forehand of Ikeda. Hard throw. Caught in the air by Jedden. That's a nice catch. Ikeda for the rebote. Midcourt placement. Picked up by Jedden. Jedden on the carom. Into the pad. 0.3. 3 on the board with 4 points. Serving to post 6, Kubala. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Kubala. Ikeda, forehand rebote. Caught by Kubala on the right side. Picala, the big bounce. Brought down by Ikeda. Ikeda to the inside. Forehand rebote to the outside. That's a beautiful throw by Kubala. Point 3. Post 5 receives Carballo. Powerful backhand by Carballo. Clipped the side wall. Ikeda on the rebote. Carballo takes it in the air nicely. Strong backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Carballo. To the inside he goes. Rebote forehand just above the pad. Fine play there by Carballo and Ikeda. Point goes to the 3. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, to Ikeda. 3 wins it, 1 places, 8 shows. Unofficial order finish, 3-1-8. Results from Game 4 are official. Coming in first, post 3, Ikeda. Taking second, post 1, Jedden. Coming in third, post 8, Tennessee. 3-1-8 is the official order finish for Game 4. And I left a hanger there with tallest player in general. Yeah, if you want to go by front court, when he played throughout the majority of his career in the front court, Benny, our friend Benny, Chris Bueno's
Seen
father.
him in person, yeah. He lives.
he was definitely the tallest front courter. However, here's a quick one.
Yeah.
Player by the name of Aruta.
Aruba?
Aruta.
Oh.
I like the way you did that.
Yeah.
That was cute. Not Aruba, Aruta. Not a complicated basket name.
No.
4 letters. 5
4?
letters. Yeah, I had to count that for a second. He actually started in the front court at Palm Beach, and he's at least as tall as Benny. I don't know if he may be 6'5", but the range is that 6'3" to 6'5" is about where players max out.
Yeah.
But Aruta was a front courter, and he by his own admission, he should have never been a front courter. Yeah, no, he went to the back court where he played in Tampa and then finished his career at Miami.
He's like the offensive tackle that's like 6'10", and the quarterback can't even see over him there. Yeah, it's pretty tall for a front quarter.
$2 Quinella 1-3. That's first and second in any order. $27.60. Trifecta 3-1-8. 486 even. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is game number 5. It's a spectacular 7 singles match played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our 5th game. Provides the second number for the early pick 3. And post time is now just 6 minutes away.
And game number 5 is coming up in just about 6 minutes. And for those new fans who may have missed this explanation video at the top of the program, well, we got it again here for you that's going to explain in simpler terms how the sport of Jai-Alai is played.
The main rule of Jai-Alai is simple. Players must catch and return the ball in one fluid motion. Sounds easy enough, right? So how do you win? You can win a matchup simply if your opponent overserves, underserves, or serves the ball out of bounds. On the flip side, your opponent wins the matchup if the serve is so good that you fail to catch and return the ball to the front wall. If your opponent fails to catch the ball before it bounces twice on the ground, or if your opponent's cesta makes contact with the ball but doesn't catch it, then in both of those cases, you win the matchup. You can also win a matchup if the ball bounces around in your opponent's cesta during an attempted catch. This is called juggling, and it's illegal in Jai-Alai. Another way to win a matchup is if your opponent throws the ball and it lands out of bounds on its return from the wall. The overall game strategy for a Jai-Alai player is to make it difficult for an opponent to reach the ball in time or to execute a rebuttal play.
And that fifth game now 4 minutes away. And fans seem to be excited. They're ready for you to get back on the court, show that serve for 50 likes. That was a couple months ago.
That was a couple months ago, and I do have until the end of the season.
Still the end of the year.
And
I can't leave you out there hanging. I got to come with.
And if I were... No, of course, by all means. And if I were a betting man, which I'm not, as we all know, never placed a bet on Highlight, I would bet that you will not see me on the court till November. At least.
Yeah, we're gonna milk this until...
It's not a question of milking it. It's just the thought of it. Just all I can think of is pain. And as you see in front of me, for the players, we have the dispensary here in front of me. I have a bottle of Aleve. I have a bottle of Advil. They kind of come up and take as needed. And just even looking at that wouldn't do it. I don't know if there's enough medication in the pharmacy to get me through the potential pain that I just envision coming. It's just stretching on the right side. It's just... Ugh.
A lot of full extension, movement, quick roll.
Partially where it comes from. I don't know that I ever mentioned this before, but closing night at Fort Pierce a few years ago, when I had all retired players up there, I was in the cage with Benny, Leaf, Orbea, Fernandez.
Okay.
They may or may not have been having a beer or two or something like that after the performance. Something we, of course, don't allow here. Didn't allow there, but it was closing night. They had all retired from their careers, and it was fine. And they wanted to see the serve, so I folded to peer pressure. I went on the court, my shirt and tie after doing closing night ceremonies without stretching, maybe like a little stretch in my wrist. Served a couple, served one, was okay lightly, served two, just went through the motion.
And then you gave the
served
Andrew
three.
look. Yeah.
And then I served the fourth one under peer pressure. Benny was like, back wall, hit the back wall. I was like, okay. And tore my bicep. Partial tear of my right, partial tear of my right. The problem with a bicep tear, which is...
Oh, it's a brutal injury.
Well, yeah, if you tear it at the top, it's a real problem. But if you tear at the bottom, you can... So I have a partial tear. But the problem is that when you do it, you hear it.
Yeah.
And as I was following through, so those of you know highlights, so from the right side, as I was following through, as I came about chest level, so just as the ball left the cesta, I heard pop, pop, pop. And that's what I felt.
Snap, crackle, pop.
But it was real. That was cute. Snap, crackle, pop, Rice Krispies. Hard to say quickly. But yeah, and so ever since then, it's like before when I would practice with the guys, in the beginning, the first 2 years, anti-inflammatories, stretch, heat, for literally 45 minutes before I even go on the court and throw it around.
Learned the lesson. It happened once and never happened again.
Yeah, no, it's just I haven't. Overall, I've been very fortunate. I think I've aged pretty well. But someone mentioned earlier, it's funny with one of the trips that we took to Connecticut once upon a time. Remember me with glasses? Yes, that is glasses.
Let's do.
Glasses and a goatee. That was definitely me. Had LASIK in 2009.
And a goatee.
Yeah.
That's nice,
before
man.
it was all one color. Now I'm two-tone, like a skunk.
Touch of gray looks good.
Not a touch of gray. This is white.
No. It's the look nowadays, Stu.
Is it?
I don't know.
I thought I was just being lazy. Okie dokie, let's play game number 5. It's a spectacular 7. Singles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving the red shirt at post 1 is Douglas. Receiving the blue at post 2 is Kubala. Douglas serves. We begin game 5. Kubala goes deep, off the left side. Robote to the inside, catch by Kubala. Douglas on the left side. Two all by Douglas, does not open up. Kubala catches it, returns it from the forehand. Tough pickup by Douglas on the left side. Goes deep, into the Chula. Comes out a little bit, enough to be played. Here's Douglas from the 9 line. Kubala reads the Robote, moves to the outside, puts it inside. Here's Douglas. Tejada by Douglas, not enough. Kubala, nice feet. Good play to the inside. Douglas going for the blind Robote. Missed it. Point 2. Here's the white shirt at post 3. Anderluck. Nice forehand throw by Anderluck. Robote left side. Anderluck with the scoop attempt. Just missed, point 2. Green shirt at post 4 receives. Here's Bragley. Nice backhand by Bragley. Robote forehand by Kubala. Bragley steps in at the 8 line. Low and hard to the inside, scooped up by Kubala. Robote forehand by Bragley. Kubala on the forehand. He passes from the right side at the 7 line. Catch by Kubala. Winds up. 2-all, 2 score, point 2. Kubala's on the board with 3 points. He now serves to the black shirt at post 5, worn by Bueno. Backhand by Bueno, caught in the air by Kubala behind the 11 line. Nice backhand. He passes it to the Robote. Catch by Kubala. Bueno goes for the Robote, makes the save. Takes a little bit to get up. Point 2. Kubala's on the board with a 4 point, serving to post 6. Here's the yellow shirt, Ron. Backhand by Ron, catch by Kubala. Forehand Robote by Ron. Kubala with the left side to the inside, out to the Robote. Swing and a miss, mid-court by Ron. Point 2. Kubala's made 5 straight points. He's now serving to the pink shirt of post 7, worn by Ikeda. Backhand by Ikeda. Kubala makes the catch. Robote forehand by Ikeda. Catch by Kubala. Kubala goes hard to the inside. Point 2. Straight points to a possible game point here for the blue shirt of post 2, Kubala. On the court trying to stop him in the purple shirt of post 8 to complete the first round of play is Carballo. Powerful backhand, touched the side wall, went to the outside. Robote forehand to pass by Carballo, cut off in the air by Kubala. Nice catch. Robote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Kubala. Good pickup by Carballo at the 11 line. Picada. Big bounce brought down by Kubala. Picada stopped by Carballo. Carballo to the inside. Catch by Kubala. Kubala goes deep. Robote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Kubala. Wonderful catch by Carballo at the 10 line. Rebote by Kubala. Carballo with another one. Couldn't make that second one. That is point. And a perfect game with no other points on the board to the blue shirt of post 2, Kubala. Well earned, Kyle. 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8 will play off for second and third place. 1 first serves, 2, 3. Great catch by Anderluck off a hard serve by Douglas. And he still got hit with the ball. Point 3. Three serves to the green shirt of post 4. Bragley. Backhand by Anderluck. Karam does not open up. Anderluck has it at the 9 line. Strong forehand to the outside. That's going to score. Point 3. Possible place point for Anderluck in post 3. Trying to stop him is Bueno. Point 5. Here's post 6, the yellow shirt. This matchup has Bueno serving to Ron. Once again, we are in a playoff for second and third place. Playoff is played to 6 points. Nice backhand throw by Ron. Bueno. Ron winds up. 2-all. Stopped by Bueno. Good catch by Ron. Rebote forehand by Bueno. Hit the pad. Point 6. 6 has 2 points. Here's post 7. This matchup has Ron serving to Ikeda. Rebote forehand by Ikeda, beautifully played to the inside. Rebote forehand by Ron. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep. Ron with the rebote. Catch by Ikeda. Rebote left side by Ron. Outside placement. Read by Ron. Stopped by Ron. Good pickup by Ikeda. Complicated catch. Rebote left side by Ron. It's a 2-all. It's scooped by Ikeda. Good pickup by Ron at the 10 line. Backhand to the inside. Ikeda's there. Ron. Hard to the inside. Catch by Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep. Rebote forehand by Ron. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. There's the 2-all. That will score. That's a well-played point by Ikeda and Ron. Point 6. Possible place point for Ron. Trying to stop him, Carballo. Beautiful backhand throw by Carballo. 2-all. Stopped by Carballo. Great legs. He flips it back up. And it scores. Point 8. Play continues in this playoff for second and third place. 8 serves to 1. Here's Douglas. Forehand rebote by Carballo. Back to the inside. Douglas is there. Rebote forehand by Carballo to pass. That's a beautiful forehand rebote he threw. Catch by Carballo. Almost. Point 1. 1 has 2 points. Here's post 4. Bragley. Rebote left side by Douglas. Catch by Bragley. Carom by Bragley. Douglas is there. Carom by Douglas. Bragley's not there. Point 1. This is a place point. 1 serves to 3. Good scoop by Anderluck. Nice backhand. Rebote left side. Hit the overhead screen. Point and place to post 3. 6 serves 1. This is a playoff for third place. Nice backhand by Douglas. Rebote forehand by Ron. Douglas forehand rebote. Rebote left side by Ron. Douglas with the catch. 1 foot on the wall. Here's Ron. Winding up. Clip the side wall. Douglas takes it on the forehand. Throws a carom to score. Point and third place finish to post 1. Douglas. Unofficial order finish, 2, 3, 1. Results from Game 5 are official. Coming in first, post 2, Kubala. He had a perfect game, though it seems like a while ago. But yeah, he did have a perfect game. A well-played perfect game for Kubala. Well earned. Coming in second, post 3, Anderluck. Coming in third, post 1, Douglas. 2-3-1 is the official order finish for Game 5. There are your prices from our 5th game. The $2 Quinella 2-3, that's first and second in any order, $84.40. Trifecta 2-3-1, $502. And $2 wagered on 2 to win will return $21.80. Up next, Game 6, a spectacular 7 singles match. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Post time for Game 6. 7 minutes away. Good luck.
My favorite part about playing professional Jai-Alai is probably the free Gatorades and free waters. My favorite part about being a professional Jai-Alai player, when I play, my mind is so clear. It's really the only time that I'm able to focus on just one thing. It's very exhilarating and exciting, and I love exercise, and I love to be competitive. It just feels like I'm finally getting to do what I want to do every day.
Remind me of Hustle City, man. Everybody got more than one gig. One stop, boy, $20.
I'm not your neighborhood Uber driver. I do luxury. And then I have another job. I play highlight.
I have this crazy idea. Do you think we could send something out to all the ex-athletes for the last 20 years and say, we're looking to hire and train highlight players?
When I first got the email, I thought it was pranking me.
I need some clarity on this.
I went on YouTube and I Googled highlight.
I was like, Jai-Alai.
They paying us, man, and we can win big money.
Let me see what this is all about.
That's what you gotta do. Get some money.
The players taking the court are all athletes you may recognize.
Baseball, football, track and field.
Having the work, play Division I sport, and then I had a child on the way, so I dropped out.
The crack era was tough. Sports in general was a way out of our environment.
It's really game time now, man. Blood, sweat, and tears. We got the streets on fire. This is gonna be the first time that my kids will be able to sit in the audience and root for their father. Who wants it more?
This is a sacrifice I think is going to pay off in the end.
This is a dream for me.
I gotta win.
Can't get drama better than this.
Highlight became the new hustle.
Let's get ready to play.
And folks, there you saw Kubala's profile. First win for Kubala in a while there, so that was good to see. Got it in perfect fashion as well. A perfect game for him, seems like a while ago. And also that trailer for the award-winning documentary Magic City Hustle about the start of the highlight program here at Magic City just a few years ago. If you'd like to watch that for yourself, a lot of you probably know the drill by now. You could repeat this, but head over to MagicCityCasino.com. Under the highlight tab, first button there says Magic City Hustle. You click on that. It'll take you directly to the website, or you can type in MagicCityHustle.com directly into your browser. Either way you do it, it'll take you to the same main page where you can then purchase that film for $5. So we started off the day with some bagels and lox. People, lobster time. Now we got crab meat. Now lobster rolls. Are you a lobster roll fan? I know that's more of a...
that's an acquired taste. No, it's not really an acquired taste.
It's just... It's an expensive taste.
The family of my ex has a cabin in Maine.
Sure.
And so summers were spent in Maine.
That's a hub for
I made a few trips up there. Yeah, 3 generations. I mean, the cabin I think was built in the 30s or something like that. When, real estate cost $4 an acre, I think.
1930s?
Yeah, the 1930s. Yeah.
Wow.
And
I didn't know if it was 810. I don't know.
No.
1830. I don't know if it was
not that
old,
far
man,
back. No, but the family does. Oddly enough, the family does date back to like the 4th or 5th ship after the Mayflower. It's ridiculous. No, there's
it's unbelievable.
There's a plaque in Pemaquid Point, Maine, for the Blaisdell family, where Ralph Blaisdell washed ashore in some hurricane, and that's the family.
About that
Blaisdell family, multiple generations from 16 or 17 something.
Yeah, when I was just in Pennsylvania, there where Shay's family lives, Fox Hill Farm, 1790.
Wow.
The house was 1790. So I was going to say, you said the 30s. I was like, well,
no,
not
1830s. No, not that type of old money. But it's the 1930s.
I tell you, those structures are so well built. I mean, the fact that they're still standing.
Like colonial wood structures? Yeah, no, they really are. And some of them have unusual foundations. There was one house that I was in Maine that was built 17 something, and literally its foundation is this gigantic boulder, this very round boulder that the entire house, and it's a 3-story house. Everything's built off of this one boulder. Wow. They take you into the basement to see the boulder. I guess that's the sub-basement, actually.
Actually, Fox Hollow Farm. Did I say Fox Hill? I think I said Fox Hill.
I said Fox something.
Yeah, Fox something. But it is a fox. It is a hollow fox, and it's a farm. 1790.
But yeah, spent some time, and so, yes, enjoyed one or more lobster rolls in Maine. Lobster, very fairly priced in Maine.
It is. Yeah, that's one of the big things.
As soon as you put the lobster on an airplane, ship it out, though,
yeah, that's
it gets a little pricey.
Yeah, back in the Midwest, lobster is not cheap. Yeah.
Well, I imagine Jeeves would cook you whatever you wanted.
What does market price mean, Jeeves? Is that good?
That was, I think,
that's a true story.
I do think that I learned that lesson when I was at
Not with
probably
Jeeves.
11 or 12. No, definitely not with Jeeves. We don't order market price.
Yeah.
If it says, what does market price mean? It means it's overpriced.
That happened with my cousin one time. Wasn't me. Went to my dad. We were at a family dinner, and he was like, "Oh, what is market price?" I was like, "Yeah, we're going to avoid that one."
Everybody looks at each other.
Even Jeeves, yeah, no.
Now time for market price highlight.
Hopefully.
Yes, it is. Whatever the market will bear. This is Game 6. It's spectacular 7 scoring. Play to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirt of Post 1 is Carballo. Receiving in the blue of Post 2 is Anderluck. Carballo serves. Game 6 is underway. Carballo with the forehand at the 10 line. Back to the inside. Here's Anderluck. Catch by Carballo. Backhand to the inside. Rebote forehand to the outside. A little too far outside. Point 1. Carballo gets the first point of the 6th game. Our next matchup has Carballo serving to the white shirt of Post 3, Kubala. Strong forehand Rebote to the inside by Carballo. Rebote left side, not going to make it. Point 1. Green shirt of Post 4, Ron receives. Nice backhand by Ron. Carballo, good pickup on the forehand. Back to the inside he goes. Rebote forehand by Ron, low and hard. Caught on the forehand of Carballo. Carballo sends it back. Rebote forehand by Ron. Catch by Carballo. Big backhand by Carballo. Rebote coming way out. Outside placement of the Costado Rebote scores perfectly. Beautiful shot by Ron there. Point 4. Ron now serves to the black shirt of Post 5, worn by Bragley. Rebote left side, clip the sidewall, and lands out of play. Point 5. Here's the yellow shirt of Post 6, Douglas. Hard forehand throw by Douglas will score. Point 6. Receiving, pink shirt at Post 7, Ikeda. That's a strong forehand Rebote thrown by Douglas. Rebote by Ikeda. Catch by Douglas. Low and hard to the inside. Scooped up by Ikeda. Rebote to the bounce. Play to the inside. Forehand Rebote by Douglas. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Rebote left side by Douglas. Nice Rebote. He gets up. No. Point 6. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the purple shirt of Post 8, we have Jedin. Outside placement, beautifully executed by Douglas. Very nice, 0.6. Douglas has 3 points. He serves to Post 2, Anderluck. That completes the first round of play. All matchups are now worth 2 points. Long carom by Anderluck is beautifully executed. I mean, beautifully executed. 0.2. 2 on the board with 2 points. Here's Post 3. Kubala. Anderluck from the right side to the inside. What a catch by Kubala at the 9 line. He pulled it right from the side wall. Forehand rebote by Anderluck. Here's Kubala from the 10 line. To the inside he goes. Rebote left side to the pad. 0.3. 3 serves. Post 1. Carballo. Powerful backhand by Carballo. Good catch by Kubala. Carballo moves up. Rebote comes to the 8 line. Nice forehand rebote. Wow, that was potentially close. Carballo going for the one-handed save. Just missed. 0.3. Kubala has 4 points. He serves to the 4 posts. Returning to the court is Ron. Nice backhand by Ron. Rebote to the inside. Ron, one-handed grab at the 10 line. Sends it back. Rebote by Kubala to the inside. This one scores, 0.3. Possible game point here for the white shirt of Post 3, Kubala. Trying to stop him. Post 5 in the black shirt, Bradley. Point and game, ladies and gentlemen, of the white shirt of Post 3, Kubala. 3 wins at 6 places, 2 serves to 1. This is a playoff for 3rd place.
I know you see me, bitch. Ooh.
Carballo on the backhand. Hard to the inside. Rebote for Anderluck. Forehand rebote to the outside. Carballo on the run, makes the catch. Hard throw. Will score. Point and 3rd place finish for Post 1, the red shirt, Carballo. Unofficial order of finish, 3-6-1. Results from our 6th game are now official. Coming in first, Post 3, Kubala. Taking second, Post 6, Douglas. Coming in third, Post 1, Carballo. 3-6-1 is the official order of finish for game number 6, and we'll have your prices up in just a moment. Did happen to glance down at the chat, and some discussion about announcers in Jai-Alai. There have been some really good announcers in Jai-Alai, actually, over the years. Going back to, I think the first voice that I heard, only on tape though, I wasn't old enough to go in the building, would have been Milt Roth at Miami in the 60s. And of course, the folks who trained me, Kenny and Dave Lemon, who's still a fantastic announcer. And there are prices from game number 6, the $2 pick 3, 323, 2 of 3 numbers, returning 140.80. Once again, 2 of 3 numbers in the early pick 3, returning 140.80. $2 Quinella 3-6, that's first and second in any order, $12.80. Trifecta 361, $369.40. $2 wagered on 3 to win, returns a $13. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, game number 7. It's our one and only doubles game in this afternoon's performance. 7 post doubles game, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 7 also concludes the high 5 for today and begins the late pick 3. That's right. If you enjoy the pick 3, there are now 2 to choose from, or 2 to participate in, depending upon how you look at it, in every performance. Post time for Game 7 and the late pick 3, now just 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And we'll see if there are any tickets alive for that high 5 coming up right now. Gotta think probably not, but...
Be careful. Magic City Jai-Alai has some of the best.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
I was about to say, we do have some of the best handicappers, but wow, not even a 4 out of 5 up there.
Yeah, I think this, well, the way Kubala was playing, I mean, this is, we say night and day all the time, but I mean, I don't even think that is an accurate statement. He was really bad. I mean, really just not playing up to the level that he was playing. The chat was noticing it, kind of giving him a rough time, and he has completely flipped the script here today. 2 wins back-to-back, and 2 late game, 2 feature games as well. He got that middle game. Did he get on the board in that middle game? Not game 4, didn't get on the board, but 5 and 6, I'll tell you what, tough competition, and he hung in there, and he's played really, really well today. So, you know, low post for Kubala perhaps typically would be a common pick, but not this week. It's been a lot of Douglas, a lot of Ron in those games, so especially with Fred as well, winning that 3rd game. Tough combo today.
And the Quinellas reflect it. It's funny because I was talking to Ron last night about that. Ron, he spent several years around Jai-Alai, but never paid any attention to the wagering. So I was talking about a low payoff in a Quinella, and I said, look, when it's you and Douglas that are there, and he said, why is that? So we went through the explanation about, well, lots of people
you're pretty good at Jai-Alai.
Yeah, well, people predict that you're going to win. So we discussed how the pool works, and so it's interesting to have been around Jai-Alai for 15 years at least, I believe.
I wonder how many of the guys are, can read this board up here and,
It's funny because that used to be a criticism of players. I remember specifically at part of the conspiracy theory of, blah, 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 blah. Whatever, they know what the outcome is going to be. I think I mentioned this to you yesterday. Some people thought that when the players looked at the ball, that it was written on the ball who was going. That was a good one that I heard. And also players looking at the scoreboard. And it's like, no, that there's no rotation that shows in the gauge. So literally, when they're walking back on the wood at Miami specifically, and they look up at the scoreboard, 9 times out of 10 they're either looking at the time of day, or they're looking at the or the rotation. That's really it.
Yeah, not much more to it.
Oh, wow, look at that trifecta. Very seldom have I ever heard that come up. Question regarding throwing the ball into the upper screen. You've never seen it in 30 years because you've never seen players that are only in their 1st or 2nd year playing professional Jai-Alai for money. That I know you haven't seen.
Yeah. 1, 2, or 3, yeah.
I mean, maybe in 88, during the strike, you may have, but other than that, no. And unfortunately with Bragley, one of the things that that we've tried to work with. Bradley does have a problem on the forehand with escapes. He really does. And in fact, I think we had this discussion. He sent, I don't remember if I discussed on the microphone or I was just discussing with you, but in year one, he sent JR, the player manager, to the emergency room, whipping a right side, and it completely escaped. Literally went directly sideways, probably going about 80, 90 miles an hour, and went straight into JR's knee.
Yeah. That's one we did.
There are a couple players. Wello has an issue with the scop on the right side. Bragley has an issue with the scop on the right side. There are a couple players that we try to work with them as far as control is concerned. Once they get into a rhythm, or once they get a little too far into their head, though, feeling that point of where the release comes on the right side, not all of them have it.
Right.
We have 3 minutes till we begin Game 7. Game 7 is now just 3 minutes away.
And looks like 2 games left. The Golden Cesta for Week 19. You know what? How about this? If now it's going to go to Douglas. Yeah, he's got 11 wins, 21 in the money finishes. Ron only 18. So even if Ron wins the last 2 games, he would still have 1 less in the money finish than Douglas. So it looks like Douglas, your Week 19 Golden Cesta winner. That one's locked in. And Fantasy Jai-Alai, the Jai-Alai Channel's Fantasy Jai-Alai, not to be confused with what's going on at Prize Picks. That's daily fantasy at Prize Picks. That's real money. You got to deposit that into your account. The Jai-Alai Channels, however, completely free to play at fantasyjai-alai.com. We'll get those stats updated for you through the end of game number 7. So after that 7th game, right before we start game number 8, check out fantasyjai-alai.com, and all those stats will be updated. And then all you got is those last 2 games, 8 and 9, so you can see exactly where you stand headed into the final 2. It's pretty close up there atop those standings. Got Ball Busters up there, 153 points. One person looks like in line for that $150 if it ended today. You got 2 people there at 152 points. Looks like they have the same team, and then a little bit 2 points behind them in 150 points. Jed and Ron, Tennessee, Barba, and Bradley. So looks like, person in first place, solo first place, 2 people tied for second, 2 people tied for fourth, and then 6, 7, 8th, all solo players. So we could potentially have 1 winner or 2 winners, but don't know how it's going to impact Kubala's wins. 10 points for Kubala, wasn't playing that well, so perhaps someone that's maybe in the middle of the pack, right around the 10 to 20 range, could have jumped up nicely from those wins from Kubala. So we'll see how those numbers add up after the conclusion of this 7th game.
It's funny, when you got up, people started chatting about Jai-Alai announcers. Of course, someone just brought up Mark Bureau, which was a fantastic announcer. Yep. When you talk about who the most famous one was, I don't know necessarily. Everybody's got a favorite, kind of like Jai-Alai. Joey Bolivar, Joey, whatever. But people have always paid very close attention to the announcing. There's always been a high emphasis placed on the quality of announcing. Dave Lamont.
Heard that name, yeah.
Dave Lamont. He's a very good Jai-Alai announcer. Okay, let's begin our 7th game. It's a spectacular 7 doubles match, the only doubles game in today's performance. A spectacular 7 doubles match, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving in the red shirts, post 1. Fred and Ikeda. The first matchup has Fred serving to El Barba and Bragley in the blue post 2. Fred serves. Our 7th game is underway. Ikeda from the forehand at the 13 line. Bragley reaches up, makes the catch. Point 2. 2, first up on the board in our 7th game. That'll bring to the court the white shirts of post 3, Diaz and Carballo. Catch by Carballo. 2-all. Scooped. Attempt missed. Point 3. Reserve to the green shirts of post 4. Here's Anderluck and Kubala. over serve. Ball must land on the serve between the 4 and 7 line. Cannot touch or go past the 7 line. That was an over serve, point 4. Now receiving, black shirts at post 5, Bueno in Tennessee. Tennessee comes over the top. Anderluck catches it in the air. Nice backhand. Bueno in the front court. That grabbed a piece of the side wall, held on. Magic City bounce. 1 for the wall. Point 5. Yellow shirts, post 6 receive. Here's Juice and Ron. Great catch by Tennessee. Nice backhand. Rebote left side by Ron. Tennessee gets in there, makes the catch at the 12 line. Back to the inside he goes and scores. Point 5. Here now to complete the first round and receive, wearing the pink shirts of post 7, the team of Jedin and Ben. Rebote forehand. Ben from the forehand rather. Good catch by Bueno. There's the carom. That scores. Got him. Point 5. We're in the second round. All matchups are double. First to return, Fred and Ikeda. Good pickup by Tennessee on the left side. Ikeda from the forehand at the 10 line. Over the top. Bueno comes cross court to make the catch. Forehand rebote by Ikeda. Point 1. One on the board with 2 points. Here's post 2, El Barba and Bragley. Barba going for the serve. Missed it. Point 1. One on the board with 4 points. Serving to post 3. Here's Diaz and Carballo. Bote left side by Carballo, beautifully thrown to the inside. Ikeda makes the rebote. Carballo in the front court. Ikeda picks it up. Carballo. Backhand. Rebote forehand. Carballo on the left side. Big backhand. Bote's coming out. Catch by Ikeda. You guys remember this is doubles, right? Point 1. Possible game point. Red shirts at post 1. Trying to stop them. Anderluck and Kubala. Rebote by Ikeda. Anderluck catches it in the air. Blasts the carambola. That scores. Point 4. Play continues. 4 on the board with 3 points. Here's post 6. Juice and Ron. Big backhand by Ron. Catch by Anderluck in the front court. Ron's there. Juice gets out of the way. Here's Kubala at the 12 line. He goes deep. Caught in the air by Ron. Backhand by Ron. Catch by Kubala. Ron at the 12 line. There's the backhand. Caught in the air on the forehand by Anderluck. Karam by Anderluck will score. Point 4. Possible game point for the green shirts at post 4. Anderluck and Kubala. Trying to stop them. Team of Jedden and Ben. Beautiful backhand by Ben. Even better catch by Kubala. Ben from the left side at the 11 line. He goes deep. Good catch by Kubala. Forehand. Going to take a big bounce. Brought down by Ben. Ball caught in the air by Anderluck. Hard throw. Crossing the sidewall. Cut off. Before it crossed the sidewall by Ben. Beautiful catch. Ben with a reach. Makes the catch. Returns it to the outside. Scoop. Clean miss up front. Here's Kubala in the backcourt. Ball tipped. That is point and game to the green shirts of post 4. Anderluck and Kubala. 4 wins it, 1 places, 5 shows. 4-1-5 is the official order of finish for, unofficial order of finish for Game 7. Results from Game 7 are official. Coming in first, post 4, Anderluck and Kubala. Taking second, post 1, Fred and Ikeda. Coming in third, post 5, Bueno and Tennessee. $1,122.40 in the high five carryover going into
great way to start the week.
Thursday. That's going to be a great way to start the Thursday matinee performance. $2 Quinella 1-4. That's first and second in any order. $27.20. $2 trifecta 4-1-5 120.40. High five, 43234. 3 of 5 numbers returning $48.80. 2 games left in today's performance, ladies and gentlemen. Games 8 and 9 up next. Game 8, a 7-point singles game. Game 9, a 9-point singles game. Game 8, played to 7 points. Points double after the first round of play. Game 8 concludes today's mighty Ocho. It's time for Game 8. 7 minutes. Good luck.
Red runs up, saves it. Reverse. That's an excellent 2-wall rebote thrown by Cool Fitness. Diaz with the catch. Another 2-wall scores for the win. Beautiful 2-wall thrown by Douglas to
what
score.
A finisher.
Rebote thrown by Ben. Carballo's there, winds up another one. Costado, 2-wall's gonna score. Here's Ben.
Scoop by Douglas. Costado by Douglas. 2-all will score for the win.
Snatched up Carballo. Played outside. That one hits Ben. That one will hit. Wow. And score.
Karam by Jedden. Stopped by Brackley. Brackley for the 3-wall play. Rebote's going to the outside. Jedden's there. Returns a 2-wall to score.
Rebote out, nice save. Anderluck out of the air, fires this one high off the back wall again. Another Rebote save going to the ground with one hand. That one will score.
Soft 2-wall. Fitness read it, caught it, returned it. 3-wall play coming way out. Juice is there.
Wow!
Juice got a 2-wall Rebote that scored.
Oh, man.
Wow. Karen, stopped by Diaz. On the fly, he threw a 2-wall Rebote.
Unbelievable.
Wow.
And folks, there were the top 10 2-walls from last season here at Magic City Jai-Alai. Game number 8, which closes out that mighty Ocho. He's now just less than 2 minutes away. Scores for Fantasy Jai-Alai have been updated through Game 7, so the only things left, Games 8 and 9, these final 2 singles games. 172 points is atop the leaderboard. Douglas, El Barba, Jedden. Doubles team of El Barba and Bradley. Douglas, El Barba, Jedden. Barba and Bradley, so it looks like 2 people tied atop in first place. Third place is 10 points behind now. Win from El Barba, a win for Jedden, helped that team skyrocket, giving them a 10-point advantage over these final 2 games. And the guy in third place looks like they got Ron. So if Ron can sneak out these 2 wins, he's going to need to win both of them. And Douglas needs to come outside of the money. It also looks like LV Bustouts or BHS are going to split the prize for Fantasy Jai-Alai. So again, those scores have been updated. Only 2 more to go here on the playing week. Playing week winding down. Douglas, winner of the Golden Cesta, already clinched it for week 19. And on the season, top 3 in the single standing. Still Douglas holding on to first place. Ron in second at 94 singles victories. And then Bueno holding on to third. 67 wins for him. So those are the top 3. Headed into week 20 next week. Wow, 20 weeks of this Jai-Alai season already, Stu. Hard to believe. Only got 2.5 months left, almost 2 months.
And rumor has it, more weeks of Jai-Alai next year.
More weeks.
Just a rumor at this point, though. Lots of rumors in Jai-Alai. Always happen. What do you say we begin our 8th game? It's a spectacular 7 singles match. It's played to 7 points. Points will double after the first round of play. Serving. In the red shirt of post 1 is Kubala. Our first matchup has Kubala serving to the blue shirt of post 2, worn by Anderluck. There's the serve. Game 8 is underway. Nice backhand by Anderluck to the inside. Kubala's there. Orion Rebote by Anderluck. Soft touch. Kubala back to the inside. Anderluck flips it back. Robote left side by Kubala. Catch by Anderluck. Nice placement by Anderluck to score, point 2. Entering the court, the white shirt at post 3, Bueno. Excellent catch by Anderluck midcourt. Low and hard to the inside. Stopped by Bueno on the left side. Robote forehand by Anderluck. Ball missed. Point 2. Two on the board with 2 points. Here's post 4. Ron. Strong forehand Robote thrown by Anderluck. Robote. 2-all by Ron will score. Point 4. Now entering the court, the black shirt at post 5. Here's Carballo. That serve will score off the side of Carballo Sesta. Point 4. Receiving, yellow shirt at post 6, Ikeda. Robote left side by Ron. Catch by Ikeda. Low and hard to the inside. Ron's there. Ron moves up, takes the ball in the air, throws it hard, and it scores. Point 4. Ron is on the board with 3 points. Here's post 7, Ben. Nice backhand by Ben. Robote left side by Ron. Catch by Ben. Carom by Ben into the pad. Point 4. It's 4 straight points for Ron out of the 4-post. Taking the court to complete the first round of play. Purple shirt at post 8, Douglas. Point 4. That gives Ron 5 straight points. It also completes the first round of play. All points are double. First to return, Kubala, red shirt at post 1. Possible game point for Ron. Robote forehand thrown hard by Ron, caught in the air by Kubala. Kubala goes deep. Ball tipped. That is point and game, ladies and gentlemen. A perfect game out of post 4 for Ron. 4 wins at 2 places, 3-5, 6-7, 8-1. Pair off and playoff for 3rd place. 3 first serves, 2-5. Catch by Bueno. Goes deep. Robote forehand thrown beautifully by Carballo to pass. Out to the Robote it goes. Carballo from the left side. Hard to the inside. Robote not played. Point 5. 6 now serves to 7. Robote left side by Ben, played nicely to the inside. Ikeda makes a good catch. Robote by Ben, it's a 2-all. Lands in, caught by Ikeda. Forehand by Ikeda. Ben on the Robote, another 2-all. Scoop attempt missed. Point 7. 8 now serves to 1. The winner of this point meets 5 and 7 in the continuing playoff for show. 8 serves 1. Point 8. 5, 7, and 8 playing off for third place. 5 first serves, 2-7. A hard throw by Ben to the outside. Forehand Robote thrown by Carballo. Ben winds up, puts it inside. Scoop just missed. Point 7. Possible show point for Ben in post 7. Trying to stop him, Douglas, post 8. Robote 2-all, well thrown, just out of play, point 8. 8 serves 7, this is show point. Nice backhand throw by Ben. Forehand Robote into the pad by Douglas. Point and a third place finish for post 7. Ben. 4-2-7 is the unofficial order finish for game number 8. Results from Game 8 are official. Coming in first, post 4, Ron. He had a perfect game. Taking second, post 2, Anderluck. Coming in third, post 7, Ben. 4-2-7 is the official order finish for game number 8. And we'll have your prices there in just a moment. $2 Quinella, 2-4, first and second in any order, $25.20. Trifecta, 4-2-7, 4-17, even. $2 wagered on the 4 to win will return $10.80. And the mighty Ocho, 4-5-4, 3-2, 3-4-4. 5 of 8 numbers, returning $31.60. Up next, ladies and gentlemen, is our 9th and final game of the afternoon. It's a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Next game is played at 9. It's 9 points, all points doubling after the first round of play. There are no scratches in our 9th game. Post time for game 9, 7 minutes away. Good luck.
And this superfecta 9-point singles match to close out the action for the week here. Slightly different than those spectacular 7 ones. And we got a video that will clear everything up for you. Take a look.
Spectacular 9 singles games are played with 8 players. Each player wears a different color jersey numbered 1 through 8 on the front. These numbers are traditionally referred to as post numbers. Post numbers are used to signify the order in which the athletes will play in a game. These numbers are also used for betting purposes. Don't be confused by the numbers on the back of our jerseys. Those are just for fun. Each game begins when the player in the post 1 red jersey serves to the player in the post 2 blue jersey. The served ball must land between the 4 and 7 lines marked on the court's side wall. If the ball lands between those lines, the serve is good and play continues until one of those two players wins that matchup. The player who loses the matchup exits the court and waits for his next turn at the end of the rotation. It's important to note that every game has 2 rounds. The first 7 matchups in a game make up round 1. Each matchup in round 1 is worth 1 point. Round 2 refers to all matchups that take place after the 7th and final matchup of round 1. The number of matchups in round 2 varies from game to game. And in round 2, each matchup is worth 2 points. The first player to earn 9 points wins the game.
And that 9th and final game now coming up in just under 5 minutes. Given the result of that last game, decided to go ahead and update Fantasy Highlight, because as we said, Ron, if he wins both games and Douglas doesn't come in the money in either of them, it would make things pretty interesting, and happen there in Game 8. So if it happens again, you got Ron playing out of... Where's Ron here? Oh, post 8. I thought he was wearing the black jersey. That's the purple jersey there. And we got Douglas in post 4, so we'll see how that finishes up here. You can check it out at Fantasy Highlight. And if my math is correct, I think that team that was in third is now 5 points behind. So that's a big 5 points if Ron can get the W here.
W?
The W. The W. The win?
Ah.
Sports term. Yeah, big.
I thought you were referring to a former president there for a moment. I was going to be required to remind you that this is a political-free zone.
No, we don't do that.
100% politics-free.
It's refreshing. Yeah, you gotta.
It really is.
Only place in the world nowadays where
yes, it is.
You could really just enjoy the action you're seeing. And one more game here. So I don't know if those numbers have updated yet for fantasy. Takes a second sometimes with the website, you know.
I know you're on top of it. I have every confidence.
working it out, but
why would Tennessee give me a ping pong ball? I don't get it. He just handed it to me last night.
He handed you a ping pong ball?
Yes, a ping pong ball. We don't have a ping pong table here, like anywhere on the property. So
what was the context of?
Nothing.
Just
he walked up to me,
to
said nothing, and handed me a ping pong ball.
It's got the combination on the ball there.
Yes, we
a
want
P,
you to, yeah, we should wager on the P.
Yeah, that wouldn't apply to anybody, even in the slightest.
No, of course not. This was yesterday anyway. I was just like looking at it. I just picked it up, was like, why would he give this to me?
See, that would be interesting. For upgrade, you get a little pool table, ping pong table back here. I think you get some spirited games. And I'd like to
also think that if one of the well-known hotheads around here gets pissed, you'll see a cue ball go flying across the
I've
room.
had my fair share of paddles thrown at me, so I can duck out of the way.
Ping pong we can go. I have to admit, I do come from a psychiatric hospital mindset in that regard. Yeah, pool not good. Ping pong's passable.
Yeah,
ping pong's passable. Yeah. Although I have seen someone do something really interesting with a ping pong table net.
Table net.
You'd be amazed.
That's a Saturday night story. Unfortunately, there's no more. Unfortunately, there's no more Saturday nights. So yeah, that's a 2021 story.
HIPAA doesn't cover that one. That one is about 20 years old. So yeah.
Well, we got Game 9 here now, 2 minutes away.
Overall, I have to say, yesterday was outstanding. Yesterday was absolutely outstanding. Today, mixed. Today's been a mixed bag of highlight. Kubala has played terrific today.
And I think as the week goes on for him, I mean, he gains a little more confidence, especially as a guy that we've talked about. His offensive game is maybe a little more limited than some of the other guys. It doesn't necessarily throw as many shots. So I think for him, you get to the last day of the week, guys may be tired. He's just willing to outcatch them and, just kind of rally with them. And that's one of the strengths in his game. If you can just let him catch, that's where he's really comfortable and just played really well. I mean, not doing anything outside of his game, not throwing that many shots, just catching one more ball than his opponent. It's as simple as that.
He does get
and he
that.
likes the Sundays. I mean, the family Sundays, we talked about. Kubala was big into the Disney music and all that. So
he was always singing.
Always singing. This year, unfortunately, not so much.
Well, we haven't been playing the Disney tunes in-house. We haven't had the kiddies.
I thought maybe the first week
we beat 300 people, kids included.
Yeah, oh yeah.
on one of those Sundays. I mean, that
Attendance was up there.
Attendance was definitely up. Then all the kids on the court afterwards.
It's adorable.
Of course.
They had the ice cream cart, too. The ice cream cart in the back corner there. Get a little chipwich, some cones. Oh, it's
all right. Game time.
Full 9 yards here. How about
Family Day, a great way to spend the day, especially summers in Miami. Where can I take the kids that they can play and there's air conditioning? Mr. Savin went,
the casino.
I have an idea. Slots for tots. Okie dokie. Let's begin game 9. It's our 9th and final game, a spectacular 9 superfecta match. Play to 9 points. Points double after the first round of play. Serving red shirt at post 1, Kubala. Receiving blue at post 2, Bueno. There's the serve. 9th and final game has begun with a point for Kubala. Carballo from the left side. Kubala from the 10 line. Bote forehand by Carballo. Here's Kubala over the top. Carballo with a beautiful catch at the 5 line. Backhand was overthrown to the overhead screen. Point 1. That'll bring to the court the green shirt at post 4, worn by Douglas. Douglas from the forehand. Powerful throw mid-wall. Going by. Kubala front way. Douglas on the catch. Hard throw to the inside. Into the chick-chack, but comes out. Douglas on the left side. Hard throw to the inside. Scores. Well played. Point 4. Douglas now serves to the black shirt at post 5. Here's Ikeda. Point 4. And our next matchup, Douglas serves to the yellow shirt at post 6, Anderluck. Ball missed on the forehand, point 4. Ball on the board with 3 points. Here's post 7. Ben. Serve crossing the sidewall behind the 11 line and scoring, point 4. Here's post 8, Ron. Forehand by Douglas, passes on the rebote. Rebote by Ron. Clips the sidewall. Douglas catches it in the air. Douglas goes for a Dejada from the 8 line. Yes, that was the 8 line. Point to the 8. That completes. First round of play. All matchups are worth 2 points now through the end of the game. First to return, second round, Bueno. Catch by Ron. Point 8. Eight on the board with 3 points, serving to the 3 post. Carballo receives. Backhand by Ron. Tejada. That won't work. Point 3. In our next matchup, Carballo will serve to the red shirt of post 1. Here's Kubala. Backhand by Kubala. Rebote forehand by Carballo. Catch by Kubala. Thank God he didn't throw the 2-all, huh? Point 3. Three on the board with 4 points. Here's post 5, Ikeda. Powerful forehand throw by Carballo. Rebote to the outside. A little too far outside. Point 3. Carballo has 6 points, but remember, 9 points are needed to win a superfecta game. Here's post 6, Anderluck. Rebote left side by Carballo. Scoop by Anderluck. Karam by Anderluck. Carballo was there, tied up in the screen. Just missed it. Point 6. Anderluck now serves to Ben in the pink of post 7. Powerful backhand by Ben. Forehand rebote by Anderluck. Ben, forehand to the outside. Does not cut out. Anderluck's got it. Again, with that placement shot to the outside, that's working for Anderluck. Use the court to your advantage. Point 6. 6 on the board with 4 points. Here's post 4, Douglas. Catch by Anderluck. Douglas on the forehand. Karam opens up and scores. Point 4. Douglas has 6 points. Here's post 2. Bueno. Good catch by Bueno off a good serve by Douglas. Forehand rebote by Douglas. Catch by Bueno. He winds up, puts it back inside. Douglas had it, then dropped it. Point 2. Returning with 3 points is post 8, Ron. Point 2. Kubala receives. Red shirt to post 1. Rebote left side by Bueno. Into the pad. Point 1. Ikeda receives. Black shirt to post 5. Catch by Ikeda. Kubala from the left side. Rotate forehand by Ikeda. Scoop missed, 0.5. Five is serving to the returning three-post Carballo. He takes the court with 6 points. Once again, this is a 9-point game. Nice backhand by Carballo. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Carballo from the left side. Rebote forehand by Ikeda. Catch on the forehand of Carballo. Hard throw. Caught in the air by Ikeda. Ikeda goes deep. Rebote comes to the 9 line. Turn from the forehand of Carballo. Karam off the court. 0.3. Possible game point here for the white shirt at post 3, Carballo trying to stop him, Ben. Rotate forehand by Carballo, catch by Ben. Ben to the outside, lands off the court, point end game, white shirt at post 3, Carballo. 3 wins it, 4 comes in second, 6, 2, and 1 will play off for third and fourth place.
Yes. This game.
Backhand by Bueno. Forehand rebote by Anderluck. Catch by Bueno. Anderluck, nice play. Karam, tough shot. 0.2. Joe on the board with 6 points. Here's post 1, Kubala. Excellent catch by Bueno on the left side. Bueno, another good catch. There's the backhand. Rebote forehand by Kubala. Catch by Bueno. Rebote left side by Bueno. Long 2-all. Beautifully thrown. Kubala gets there. Returns it. Bueno hangs out at the 12 line to make the catch. Forehand by Kubala, hooked. Two comes in third, 6 serves to 1. This is a playoff 4 quad. Kyle, you ready? Nice backhand by Kubala. Bote forehand. Nicely played by Anderluck. Beautiful throw. Long 2-all. Way off the court. Point. 4th place finish for post 6 in this Superfecta. Anderluck. Unofficial order finish 3-4-2-6. Prices will be up in a moment. Results are official from Game 9. Coming in first, post 3, Carballo. Taking second, post 4, Douglas. Coming in third, post 2, Bueno. Taking the quad, post 6, Anderluck. 3-4-2-6 is the official order of finish for game number 9. There are your prices. There's a consolation, the Superfecta. 3-4-2 all. Returning $36.58. The late pick 3, 4-4-3. 3 of 3 numbers returning $169.60. $2 Quinello, 3-4. That's first and second in any order, $29. $2 Trifecta, 3-4-2. That's first, second, and third place finishing, $534.80. $2 wagered on the 3 to win, $13.80. Been an interesting week of highlight here at Magic City. And before we review that, I believe we have a word from Carballo.
My goal going into this season is probably just playing a little bit more calmer. And also another thing I want to work on is not beating myself. You know, just do simple better. You know, just catch the ball, throw the ball one more time than my opponent. And don't make any unforced errors. I mean, I have a mantra that I tell myself all the time where, you know, if you're not getting better, you're getting worse. I mean, that's literally what it comes down to. Honestly, my favorite thing about Jai-Alai is just the speed of the sport. My intensity, on a scale of 1 to 10, I think it's about 2,000.
And that's Carballo there to close out the week. Picked up his 3rd win. 3 wins the last 3 performances for him, so really turned it around to have a respectable week there on the season there. 43rd win. He is just outside the top 10. He's in 11th place overall with his 43 wins. And Stu, as you were saying, it was a great week of highlight action here. We saw some of the best play, really, that we've seen, particularly those later games.
Absolutely.
Yesterday was fantastic, and hope we get more of the same coming up in week 20.
20 weeks, huh?
20 weeks.
Wow. It's a long time.
Yeah. Still almost, over 2 months still. A lot of highlight left to be played in 2020, and as you said, more in 2021. So how about that?
That's a rumor.
Your highlight fix is
right here at Magic City.
Yep, absolutely.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, will do it for this Sunday matinee performance of Live Highlight in the Magic City on the Highlight Channel. We're glad that you chose to join us this afternoon and invite you to join us again on Thursday when we'll play 9 more action-packed games at 12 noon, followed by an afternoon performance at 4 p.m. Then we'll do the same thing, same times, on Friday. We do hope that you enjoyed today's highlight action at Magic City. Please like and subscribe to the Highlight Channel on YouTube and let us know your thoughts, any questions you might have along the way in the live chat. On behalf of the players, staff, and management of Magic City Highlight, we thank you for joining us today and hope you'll join us again at 12 p.m. on Thursday. So goodbye till we can see you back here at Magic City Highlight.